A heartily welcome to my class 12 student. Today again we will start the chapter 2. Topic is electrostatic and the topic is electrostatic potential, which already I have told in the previous classes. So today we will start first with the graph, then we will move to the new topic. So student, already I have told you in the derivation in my last video that V is inversely proportional to the square of the distance. Okay. So suppose I will take V as a potential here. Here R is the distance. So how I can make the graph? The graph will be like this. Clear to you? Yes. So today we will start the new topic of the chapter 2, that is electric potential energy. So first of all, you have to understand what you mean by electric potential energy. Okay, see here. Yes. So what is the potential energy? And where I will apply my potential energy? On a dipole. What is dipole, student? A pair of two equal and opposite charges separated by a small distance. So some words I have written for you to show the derivation. What is that, student, that you have to understand? Consider an arbitrary situation, means a broad situation where I have kept my charge, means dipole, and the dipole is placed in an electric field, means when we are bringing a dipole in the electric field, what happened? A torque is created. Now I can show you with the help of diagram. Suppose this is my electric field, okay? Uniform electric field, and I have placed my dipole. Suppose this is positive and this is negative. Clear? Now what is, suppose they are joining with a distance 12. What happened? When the electric field apply in this dipole, means this is positive charge, this is negative charge. What happened? It turns, my dear student, it will turn. Suppose it will turn like this. The positive charge will come at this position, the negative charge will come at this position. So while turning, you see the angle one made by, this is the electric field line. So always angle make with the electric field line. This is your electric field line. This is your student torque. First of all, your dipole at this position, means you can take this one. Okay. And second time, the dipole at this position. So suppose one you can take theta 1, another you can take theta 2. This I can take theta 2. This is the position. This is the initial position theta 1. So what happened? When the dipole is placed in an electric field, it experiences a torque. Means what? It experiences a turning effect. So we have done some work. Obviously the electric field had done some work. So W is equal to force in dot ds. Everyone know this formula in class 11, right? Now student, in place of force, here the word is torque. Means turning effect is act as a form of force, right? And in place of displacement, here changing his angle is d theta, right? I will repeat my word. In place of force, student, torque. In place of displacement, here what is the displacement? Angle is the displacement. So it is d theta. Clear to you? Now how you can consider torque in which form? Okay. So as we know, tau, that is the last class I have told you, last video you can see, tau is equal to Pe or sin theta, or sometimes we are writing P cross E like this. So whenever you will remove this cross product, a sin theta will come. So what I will do? Suppose my work done is very small, student, dw. Okay. So dw is equal to Pe sin theta in place of torque d theta. Clear to you? Now you do the integration both the side. Remove the constant term Pe like this. Put the integration in sin theta d theta. So student, what is the integration of sin theta? It is minus cos theta. So minus Pe cos theta, and this is the W what you have got. Now question is, angle is different, right? Angle is same or different? Different. So suppose I will consider this is theta 1 and this is theta 2. So bracket what we can write? theta 1 to theta 2. Clear to you? Yeah. Now put the value. W is equal to minus PE cos theta 2 minus cos theta 1. Clear? Okay? Yes. Now if suppose I want to remove this P negative sign, I will put like this. So formula become PE cos theta 1 minus cos theta 2. So this is the final expression for the potential energy. As this is, can you take as energy also? Which energy? Potential energy. Clear to you? So potential energy is equal to PE cos theta 1 minus cos theta 2. Now we will take different cases. First case is, student, when the potential energy of the dipole is 0, right? When the potential energy of the dipole is 0. When you can say potential energy of the dipole is 0, student, suppose you have done some work, right? When the amount of work done bring a positive charge. Suppose I will bring one positive charge from infinity. From where? From infinity to the electric field. Clear? What I am doing? I am bringing one positive charge from where? Infinity to the electric field, and the same, am I clear to you? And the same energy, what I will do? The same energy is released or relaxed, I can say, or you can say, see, I will repeat the word again and again because this concept you have to understand carefully. What is that? Suppose a charge is positive, is at infinity. What I have done it? I have done some type of work to bring the charge from infinity to a point E. And the same energy is released by, suppose, a negative charge. Clear? And the same energy is released by negative charge to come near a positive charge. Negative charge come near the positive charge. That time we can say our potential energy is 0. Clear to you? I will repeat once again. You have done some work to bring a positive charge from infinity to an electric field. At the same time, I will bring a negative charge near the positive charge with same energy. Clear? What energy you are applied to bring the positive charge near the electric field? Same energy I will apply to a negative charge to bring near positive. That time our potential energy is 0. Okay? And we can say electric field is constant. Clear? Now second point is, student, second point, again you take an electric field like this. Okay? This is the initial positive charge. This is negative charge. Join it like this. So this is the angle they are making with an electric field. Suppose this is 90. Clear? Now again you have applied the electric field, means a force is applied by the electric field. So what happened? My dipole turns like this. This is positive and this is negative. So again it make a second angle like this. This is used things as theta. Okay. So what is your potential energy? Formula is, you know, that is W is equal to PE. What is that? Cos theta 1 minus cos theta 2, right? So what is your, student, theta 1? That is cos 90 pi by 2, because this is the initial position. So from here to here 90 degree minus cos theta 2. So how much is the cos 90? That is 0. Okay. So formula become PE, that is you write W PE 0 minus cos theta 2, or write it that is as theta. So again formula minus PE cos theta. So what the work done of potential come as, this is known as stable. This is known as stable equilibrium. Clear? So sometimes question asks that when the potential energy is in the stable state, that time what you will take? Theta 1 you will take 90 and theta 2 you will take theta. Clear? While putting the value you will get a stable state. Now second question is when it is unstable, right? So when theta is 180 degree, means when W is equal to minus PE cos 180 degree. This time what happened? Cos 180 is minus 1 means PE. You will get answer as PE means positive PE. This time I can say that my potential energy is stable. My potential energy is stable. Now we will understand, student, the concept of electrostatic shielding. Clear? So what do you mean by electrostatic shielding? Electrostatic shielding is nothing but it is a phenomenon of making a region free from any electric field. Clear? Means suppose you are sitting in the car, student. Inside the car you will not feel any type of charge, but when you will come out from the car you can experience a charge. So we are trying to create a field. Suppose we are trying to creating a field where if you go outside you can experience a charge. When you going inside you will not experience any charge. So this is something like an cage. Okay, see this type. Here what I have done, I have made a hollow cavity, right? In the hollow cavity what happens? Suppose this hollow cavity is made up of a metal. So outside there is a charge and inside is no charge. But what happens if I will apply the electric field, my dear student? This is a cage and inside no electric field. Outside there is an electric field, that is E0. But once I will apply the electric field, what happens? Inside there is a creation of electric field, that is induced electric field. But what is the problem? The direction of induced electric field means the electric field created due to the applied electric field. So the direction of induced electric field is totally opposite to the direction of original electric field. Understood? So once we will add the net electric field, the answer will be 0. See? Because the direction of induced electric field is totally opposite to the direction of original electric field. I hope so you have understood. Now say another case, how you can charge a body. You can charge a body, student, by induction. Induction means inducing something. Suppose this is a conductor. It is a hollow conductor, clear? And in the hollow conductor, you know, inside there is no electric field. All the charges are present on the surface, clear? Then what I have done? I have bring another body which is positively charged, clear? So once I bring this body near it, what happens? It does not create any effect in this body because this is completely charged body, clear? So this positive charge and this negative charge, it will neutralize, clear? This positive charge and this negative charge will neutralize. So there is no electric field due to the applied discharge. But suppose I will take something dielectric, means there is no charge here. What happened? Suppose this charge inside I have kept one charge, that is Q0. So this Q0 will apply some force over this one. Clear? This Q0 will apply force on this one. So what happened? The force on Q2 due to the force on Q due to Q0 will be experienced because inside charge can apply the force on outside, but outside charge cannot apply a force on inside. Please remember this one, student. Means what? Due to the boundary, understood? Due to the boundary, the electric field of this charge cannot be entered inside this body, but the electric field created by this charge, that is Q0, can be easily apply force on this body. Clear to you? So this thing you have to remember. What is the difference between these two diagrams? Here conductor I have taken and here I have taken in not conductor, means the charge is not present on the surface but it is combined together, means it is something like an insulated. You cannot say insulated, means charge is not distributed uniformly. Okay, once you rub it or anything you will do, that time charge will be activated and due to the activation of charge it will apply force on this body. Clear? Now we will move the concept of dielectric. What is dielectric, students? See, if you will see the concept of material one you already know, conductor. Another you know, insulator. Okay, and third, for electrostatic you have to understand dielectric. So what is this? See, conductor is what? Which has a free electrons and which can conduct easily. Insulator is what? It does not have any free electron. What is dielectric? It is something like insulator but does not mean it is a complete insulator. Means you can convert this dielectric into conducting material. We cannot convert insulator in conducting material, student, but we can convert dielectric into conducting material. See how. What is dielectric, student? It is a non-conducting material. Non-conducting material means which cannot be conduct. But if I will coat this, student, with a metal, if I will coat this dielectric with metal, what happen? It will start conducting. Understood? So that means you have to understand. It is a dielectric which cannot be in the state of conducting. It only be conduct if it will do a metallic coating over it. So once we are doing a metallic coating over a, student, it can act as a conductor, means it can start conducting, but not completely like conductor, but it can start conducting. How you see? This is one surface which you have coated with metal. This is another surface, student, which you have coated with metal. But in between it is vacuum, means no coating is there. Suppose this plate is completely positively charged. This plate is completely negative charge. So what happen? This can apply force like this, or if you will pass the electric field, okay? If you will pass the electric field in this dielectric, it will conduct. That's why we can say it is a non-conducting material, but it can start conducting once you can do a coating of metal. Clear to you? Now you see here. This is what I want to tell you. See, this is a conducting material taken. Which one? This I have taken a conducting material. What happened? In the conducting material, what happened? The induced, means if you are applying the electric field, my dear student, the value of induced electric field is equal to the value of external field. Am I clear to you? In a conducting material, the value of induced electric field should be equal to the value of external, means the field which you have applied. That's why the net is 0. Clear? That's why net is 0. But what happened in this dielectric? See, it is dielectric substance which you have coated with metal. Suppose one plate is positive, one plate is negative, and in between I have put one non-conducting, that is dielectric. Suppose here I have kept one dielectric. Clear? And this is one negative plate, this is one positive plate, in between dielectric. This time what happens, student? E net is E external, means the electric field what you have applied, due to which the electric field induced inside the dielectric will be always less. Clear? I will repeat my words. The electric field which is induced due to the applied electric field will always less. That's why E net is E external minus E induced. Clear? Yes. And here, student, okay, dielectric value I will take 1 because this is I have taken air. Okay, material you can take glass also, you can take air also, but there is a gap between the two plates. Clear? Now what happens? Suppose, now again I will repeat. Suppose this is a metallic plate, negative charge. This is positive charge plate. In between I have kept one dielectric. And what happened? Due to the dielectric, student, dielectric means what? Dipole form, means positive, negative, polarization form, charge is stored. Okay, the charge is stored in the form of polarized, positive, negative, positive, negative. So once I will keep my dielectric inside, what happened? The positive charge of the dielectric will be attract toward negative, and the negative charge of the dielectric will attract toward positive plate. So what happens, see here, surface charge density, suppose I will take as negative. This is surface charge density, I will take positive. Here this is negative, here this is positive. So charge will distribute according to themselves. See, understood? So what happened? The formula what I can write as the potential, that is V. I will tell you the V is equal to one relation. First I will tell you what is that.